Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and I want to wish you a happy new year and a great start of this year. And we also had a fantastic ending of 2018 with 30-0 in Weekend League. And we started off first with some amazing player picks, which I didn't upload because I didn't have any live reactions simply, and it started out just regular. I thought this was going to be just a very poor pack opening and poor player picks. This was from finishing Elite 3 actually last weekend. Not my best weekend, but I also didn't finish my last games simply because, well, I wanted to celebrate Christmas. But then in the second one we get our favorite Teletubby. It is Lala, who is surely at the moment the best right back in the game, so this was a fantastic pick. And then, like that wasn't enough, we're going to get, yes, Son in the third one, and this was just some fantastic player picks, which was going to help me a lot in this weekend league. And here is the team. You can see that we have some nice new players. We did some amazing trading during December, and we purchased Prime Eusebio. We have Baby Pele. We have also Neymar in form, and then you can see that Lala made it straight into that starting 11, replacing Walker, because simply, yes, Lala is better at the moment. And then in the game we're playing a 4-2-3-1, and you can see that this is crazy team, just playing shadow here with all our defensive players, simply because they are big as they are and they don't need that extra physicality, so just adding the pace and the defending to their stats. And Lala actually started out playing anchor, but I felt that he was a little bit too slow with anchor, so when I gave him shadow he was crushing that right side. He was actually absolutely amazing with shadow. And also here are custom tactics for the weekend. Back to press after possession loss. I think I actually overrated that previous patch where they actually made it more exhausting to play constant pressure and press after possession loss, because this gives you a lot of free goals from your pressure play and simply feels better in weekend league. And this was actually helping me a lot this weekend, being back to press after possession loss, and then just 6-7 width and depth, and pretty well, let's say extremely balanced with our attacking tactics here, balanced 5-5. Yes, this team, I mean, Blanc he's crazy. Alexander is the best left back in the game currently. I think he's better than both Jordi Alba and Marcelo because of his physicality and his presence. And also Gullit, Vieira, my favorite couple as the CDM's Prime Eusebio. He was fantastic as well, playing as a cam, made some very important goals. And also Neymar on 7 chemistry, his first time. The finesse shots are completely broken with that. He has some special curve and accuracy, it seems like, and also think his balance makes these shots even more powerful. But the biggest disappointment actually was Baby Pele. I have some problems with the baby icons, it seems, this year. His stats look amazing. He was amazing for me in the draft where I actually scouted him, and I thought I need to buy Baby Pele, but almost 3 million coins, and it's definitely too much. He was not doing so much noise, and I think I will actually sell him to buy Prime Gullit and Prime Vieira. And you can see here our bench is spectacular, really. We have I mean, Son, he was crazy super sub. He scored so many important goals. You can see here he scored five goals, but they were all crucial goals. You will see later. We have Josef Martinez. So happy I did his objective, because he is well, he is a fantastic super sub, and just it actually hurts a bit to have both Salah and Mbappe on the bench. But our team is simply too good. I maybe can, when I sell Pele, play with Salah or Son from the start. But yes, this is a really amazing team. Alright, getting into the gameplay. We played very good this week, and I did something different now, which I didn't do the previous weekends. I was playing very late to avoid the delay, because usually I just play when I feel for to keep a good lifestyle, but this weekend I wanted to get a good score because we're gonna have a good team of the week, and I need that extra coin. So here I just played after 12, and I had 12 p.m. in the night, and had some very good gameplay, and this made a huge difference with my games. And here he gets this goal from Socrates, and Socrates was a player that I tried last weekend, but that didn't work out for me as a cam, and I replaced him for Pele. And Pele here, number 10 in our team, with a nice croqueta, finding that lofted cross with L1, and a bit lucky with Ricochet here finding Cristiano Ronaldo. But this guy with the Socrates, his Socrates was amazing for him, and also the baby Socrates, he scored 2-2 here. But after this we're gonna find some very nice combinations here with the drive back with Eusebio in the middle, finding here the dummy, and then El Tornado, and some quick passing here, finding back to the Panther. He scores 3-2, and after this we played very good, and also here a nice defensive sequence. We are winning the ball back here with Alexandro, and finding here just a cross pass to get rid of the pressure from his midfield. And here the Panther, Eusebio, with nice work, finding once again the lofted cross L1. I did it twice in this game. Usually I don't do it so much, but it just happened to be in this game. And Laurent Blanc, I mean, I think he's better than Ferdinand. I think he is better than Prime Maldini as well. I think, yes, that he is currently the best center back in the game, of course, until Team of the Year. But here Pele, he was not very consistent for me this weekend, but in this recap he will happen to score a lot of goals. He is lucky with the games I picked, but he was not so good, like I said before. But Eusebio here with that FIFA 19 goal, which I actually hate, but well, you have to score them as well. You have to adapt, and here finally 7-2. Time for game number 2 here against the Plovkip 12 with the lowest version of Cruyff. Still amazing, and then, well, it's a very meta team. Neymar, Mbappé, Fabinho, Kanté, etc. It is a nice team, but here Neuer finds this kick with R1 with that lower angle to Cristiano, always aiming for Cristiano with the kicks, of course, the biggest aerial threat. And then Neymar with some random skill moves, finding Pele. And like I said, he was lucky with the games I picked this week, and here he finds a perfectly timed near post finesse. And then here we can see how we work in the defense. We are using here the secondary man press with Vieira to press the ball holder, and just cutting off some angles with Ferdinand, even though it wasn't maybe necessary to cut off any angles since he wasn't making any dangerous runs. But still, we have Eusebio here with the La Croqueta. He was amazing as a cam, and just this timed finish when you feel your controller vibrate, it is a nice feeling. And we have Alexandro in the defense. You can see how we're working, no contain, nothing, just being aggressive on the ball holder and attacking him when he is vulnerable here. You can see he made a skill move, he lost some contact with the ball, and then is a time to press that standing tackle button. And Cristiano Ronaldo fake shot, actually a scoop turn you could call it, and then just a regular finish. And here we had a great period in the game. We're also not losing the focus from kickoff. I mean, 3-0 lead can turn into 3-1 from kickoff, and you can start to think too much and lose the focus in the game. So never relax after kickoff. And here El Tornado finding Cristiano, and Pele scoring this easy goal. And El Tornado actually starting to doing it a lot. It is hard to read and opens up a lot of space, and actually a very good skill move. And you can also combine it, of course, with the volley, which you will see our opponent here doing. I believe here, yes, we have his Cruyff doing El Tornado and combining it with a green timed volley. You can see that it is still very effective, even though it did get patched, but still working very well. And then we have Pele here, a yellow timed driven shot. I was aiming for the far post, ended up near post and scoring, and just ending this game strong after switching off a bit, getting him back to 5-2. We're ending with 7-2 here. Nice double ball roll from Pele, but then it is time for some tough opponents. We have a Polish pro here, Sroka, which is going to be a very tough game. This is a great player. Starting off with a nice defensive sequence. You can see how we're working here with Lala, just manually covering off this through ball, this deep pass. You have to do it, you cannot be lazy, like I mentioned in my previous video. And you can see that he can do nothing. He has to get back, he has to recycle and try to find some new opportunities, and he gives the ball away. And from this corner later, using the manual technique, like I mentioned also in the previous video, and scoring the first big goal in this very tough game against this Polish pro. And then we have Blanc here. You just see this sliding tackle. He is so good. And then we get a bit lucky. We're passing here to Eusebio, and he scores 2-0. And once again, we're going to punish our opponent from the corners, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Once again, you can see here how good he is in the air. It's something very special, and the reason why you definitely need him in a top tier team. And take a look here how we're working in the defense, always applying pressure on the ball holder, switching very fast with the right stick. That is a key in the defense, even though we will in the end get lucky, or unlucky I should say, here, because he gets the ball back twice and he will score 3-1. He will reduce the deficit, but we will continue to attack very well, finding great timing here to Neymar. He was fantastic this weekend, and he falls very easily here, and we get a penalty kick from this, and we're not going to make any mistake. It is a Cristiano great penalty kick, and we have 4-1. And here you can see also how we're working with the cutting off the passing lanes. We're letting the AI take the pressure here, and we're just working here with the Blanc. There is no need in this sequence to make any switches, just working here with the Blanc, and it's hard for the opponent to create any chances when we're working like this with our defenders. And here Neuer is a bit sloppy, not very happy with Neuer. I want to try De Gea 91. He's always a pain in the ass to face. I think Neuer sometimes concedes some easy goals, but here this is a great attack, a great tempo, and this first time fake shot is opening up the opponent, and 5-1 will end with one last goal. It's actually going to be a 6-1 victory. Once again, Ruud Gullit, he is so good, this man, especially if you find that green timed finish. And then we have this game against Tonsi, who is playing for the Norwegian national team in FIFA. So this is a very good player, and this was also one of my toughest games this weekend, which required some amazing defense. You can see here with Ferdinand how we are always trying to apply pressure on the ball holder, because yes, you know, in FIFA 19 you can just turn around and shoot. That is why you always have to try to switch quickly and apply pressure on the ball holder. And once again, a great switch here, being aggressive using Alexandro. And Alexandro, he is so good. Once again, you can see how he is working aggressive, no contain, just trying to read the game. And this was a lot of focus about defense the first half here. Our opponent played very well, and here Neuer gets this ball, and he's gonna try to find Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. Always, like I said, from the goal kicks, he wins it like many times before, finding later to Gullit. And this is why he is the FIFA 19 GOAT. Just look at this La Croqueta into the path of the opponent. La Croqueta, simply the best skill move of FIFA 19. You can do so many different variations of it, and you'll also see later one more variation which I did that made me a very nice comeback later. But yes, we're having the lead here, and looking for that second big goal to well, seal the deal in this game. And Cristiano here will get lucky. We get the ball back, and finding here once again the first time fake shot. So good and hard to defend against, especially since many players will start to control the goalkeeper, and you get a great chance to make skill moves. And here we get a bit lucky with the post. This was a very tough game, like I said, and here I thought, okay, this is going to be it. We're passing around, finding that entry, finding Pele, he's moving the keeper, but we hit the crossbar. And look at this. This is, not sure if this was on purpose. If it was, that was one of the most amazing plays I have seen from a corner. And this will become very tense here, moving into extra time. But first you can see this work from Ferdinand. And we have, of course, our wonderful player pick. We have the Sonaldo. Young-Min Son, and he's gonna find this. Look at this drag back variation. We are tricking our opponent, and we're finding this green timed finish, and we have 2-1 here, just to try to defend here, and we do so, even though we get put under big pressure here, but we do something smart. We just shoot the ball with full power into the feet of the opponent. We get this goal kick, and from here it is GG. You can see it's plus 2 minutes. This is over. Just pull it, win it, thank you, and that is GG in this very, very tough game. Time for the greatest comeback, and this is funny because this was one of the last games of the weekend, and playing against a good opponent who was 26-2 at this point. I saw it on the For Champions channel, and it was going to be a very, very tough game, and he was so good with the goalkeeper movement, and he had De Gea, which after this game I thought I have to get him. He seems to be the best goalkeeper in FIFA 19, just like he was in FIFA 18. But first, look at this, baby Eusebio, and this is just something I have not seen yet in FIFA 19, but he does it, and here we will make a terrible mistake. I actually had perfect gameplay here. There's no delay, nothing. I'm just making a terrible mistake from the defense, and we are in trouble here, and we are going to miss a lot of chances. And once again, De Gea, he was just fantastic, and we had problems breaking through his defense. It was so compact, we're twisting and turning, but if it was not De Gea, it was his Ferdinand, and we will have to try to make here is minute 75, and we're going with the 3-4-1-2 here, a comeback formation, playing here, adding Son and Mbappe, and also you can see Josef Martinez is on the pitch, and you can see here it's so small margins between success and failure. Just look at this from Blanc. He manages to get this ball with him by some miracle, and then Josef Martinez finding Son here, and he scores 2-1, and here we have some kind of contact. There is hope left. It looked impossible, but here if we can just manage to get this ball back, and this is fantastic pressure play. You can see how he is turning around here, but we are reading this with the Panther Eusebio and finding this great pass. He doesn't run out with his goalkeeper in time, and Josef Martinez against Ferdinand, he wins it, and we have 2-2. And after this, it seems like our opponent collapsed, because he will give us one more huge chance. We were just riding on that that wave of momentum, and we're gonna get this last chance. But first, of course, we're gonna try to keep the ball for some more seconds to make sure that we get that last attack and not him. And Mbappe here just running, finding Ronaldo, and he blocks it, but Prime Eusebio, how can you miss that? This will go into extra time. You can also see here the stats, even though they are maybe a bit misleading since he was blocking a lot of these shots, but we're still dominating this game. But he scores 3-2 and starts to dance, and well, a nice celebration, but we will just continue miss huge chances. And I thought, how can my Prime Eusebio miss these chances when his baby one just scored a sick header? But just look at this variation of La Croqueta. I simply love this skill move, and you will have some tutorial about this one later this week. Just a nice equalizer, 3-3, and then Mbappe gets this chance, a poor effort, but he will get one more huge chance after this work. First this dummy, and then once again, of course, yes, La Croqueta finding Cristiano, but his De Gea is in the way, and this will actually go into a very nerve-wracking penalty shootout. And this was pretty much the game for 30, and I just thought I can't lose this after making that great comeback. And this will be a shootout with a lot of nerves, even though it's hard to tell because both players were shooting perfect penalties into the corner here. Just look at this one from Son, this is a great one. And after this he will get the chance with Matuidi. Doesn't have the best foot, and yes, he will miss the target, and Cristiano Ronaldo scores. And here I just have to save this penalty kick, and it is Cristiano Ronaldo against Neuer. We're just standing in the middle, but luckily he hits the post, and that is going to be GG pretty much for this perfect run, the perfect score in Weekend League 30 and we can see here it looks so fantastic, and also good skill rating, which gets us into a very good placement from this weekend. A perfect way to end 2018, and tomorrow we're gonna have also the packs from this perfect run in Weekend League, and we had a nice team of the weeks. Hopefully we can get some nice profit. And yeah, this weekend it was some nice gameplay, but the biggest difference was simply to play the games late to avoid these peak hours and the input delay, which sometimes unfortunately happens, and especially playing a bit further away from the server, which you do playing from Sweden. And this was a huge difference, usually playing after 11-12 PM and just getting much better gameplay, but also of course messing up your routines. And I think the day after Weekend League was done on New Year's Eve, I woke up at like 2 PM, and we'll see if I will try to repeat this schedule playing the next Weekend League. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it did so, make sure to drop a like. Thank you so much for watching. As always, until next time.